Hello everyone, I invite you to every Wednesday review of selected cryptocurrencies. Today's review will classically start with checking the current situation on BTC in pair to USDT, taking into account the one-day interval. As we can see, the price has broken the downtrend lines and has gone up. Let's start by identifying where we should see price support, and here we see that the first support is at $21,991, the second support is at $20,750, the third support is at $19,739 and the fourth support is at $18,728. But if the price went down even further below, we have a strong support zone from $17,313 to $15,494. Looking the other way, we can immediately see that the price is struggling to maintain a very strong resistance at $23,147 equal to 0.786 FIB. The next resistance is at $25,226. Only when the price breaks out and tests it positively will it be able to go towards $30,000. Please look at the CHOP index, which indicates that on a one-day interval we are gathering more and more energy for a new move. MACD, after recent increases, begins to indicate entering a downward trend, while the RSI also shows a downward trend and recovery. As the second chart in today's review, we'll be looking at ETH versus USDT on a one-day timeframe. First of all, using the blue lines, we can mark the uptrend channel in which the price is currently moving. Now let's move on to marking the places of support. We will use the fib retracement tool to mark the supports. And as you can see, we have the first support at $1,563, the second support at $1,470, the third at $1,393. And then we can mark the strong support zone from $1,319 to $1,208. Looking the other way, we can also mark the places where the price should encounter resistance on the way to increases. And here we can mark a strong resistance zone from $1,666 to $1,825, then we will move towards resistance at $2,032. The CHOP index indicates that we have a lot of energy for the next move. The MACD indicator is in a downtrend. On the other hand, we see a rebound on the RSI, and we maintain a downward trend. As the third, we will check the BNB chart on a 4-hour interval. As we can see, the price has broken the downtrend lines, while currently we will use the blue lines to mark the uptrend channel in which the price is moving. Let's start by marking the support spots for the price, and we see that we first have a support zone from $308 to $292. But if the price goes lower, we have another support at $278. Then at $264 and another support at $245. Looking the other way, we can similarly determine the places of resistance that the price has to face. And here we see that the price is currently fighting a strong resistance at $330 equal to 0.618 fib. We continue to have strong resistance at $360. Once the price breaks it, it will move towards resistance at $398. The CHOP index indicates that the energy has been consumed and is slowly rising. The MACD indicates an uptrend is maintained, while the RSI is moving in the upper part of the range on the edge of the downtrend line, which may indicate a temporary correction. The last one in today's chart is the MACD chart in pair to USDT on a one-day interval. First, we will use the yellow lines to mark the uptrend channel in which the price is currently moving. Moving on, we can move on to marking support areas when we start a larger correction. And here the first support is at $1.11, the second support is at 95 cents. Then we have support from 83 cents to 71 cents. Then the price may drop to around 53 cents. Looking the other way, we see that the first strong support is at $1.45, and then we have support at $1.75. However, before that, the price must maintain the level of $1.31 at which it turned back last time. Take a look at the CHOP index, which indicates that the energy is being used for an uptrend. The MACD indicates that we are moving in an uptrend, while the RSI is moving in the upper range, which may indicate an imminent rebound. Technical analysis is provided by a third party, and for informational purposes only. It does not reflect the views of CryptoDaily, nor is it intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, or financial advice.